party. Can you give me that wake and bake? Wake and bake. Good morning. I'ma get it started. I'm the life of the party. Can you give me that wake and bake? Wake and bake. Get me started in the morning. I be on it, rolling gas. I'm a stoner, I'm a boner. She gon' love me, I'm a motor. I'ma show her how it is. You control her, out disown her. She act up, get back in the cut. I'ma stack up. Hating on my flavor, get your racks up. Nigga, get your Mac up. Got the band-aid, kid the game on the patch up. Time to shake 'em off, why these niggas wanna switch up? Gotta keep your distance. Sunday morning, almost finished with the weekend. I'm a star boy, Queen Latifah living single, bout to set it off, boy. Told you I'ma get it, ain't no time to waste, no time to hate. Your love is fake. Several niggas try to hate, keep that dinner on the plate. Only hustlers can relate. I like the way she twerk it, baby. Show me something, let me tell you something. Ayy, ain't nothing like a Sunday brunch. Turn up party. You don't know what you missing. All the fun just getting started. Got the DJ spinning, making moves to the top, I'm winning. Keep the game on lock, I'm in it. Cause the fun don't stop, let's get it. Good morning. I'ma get it started. I'm the life of the party. Can you give me that wake and bake? Wake and bake. Good morning. I'ma get it started. I'm the life of the party. Can you give me that wake and bake?
Lonte, let me give you something special, start your day off right. We could blow a couple stacks or even take a flight. Shorty, you a different breed, just took some time to see. You can even match my fly, we spark up when we meet. She got designer on the feet, Gucci sweatpants with the Gucci white tee. Lonte with me, bout to hit the brunch party. We going up, we popping bottles of Bacardi. Then you see us swerving in that brand new Maserati. And I'm on another level, future, you can't stop me. And I got that ice like a nigga playing hockey. Ballin' like my tempo, no, you cannot block me. I'm a giant Jeremy Saki. Get your swag up, cause you're not me. And we on the come up. Me and Lonte got the cash, it's time to go up, time to blow up.
Ain't nothing like a Sunday brunch. Turn up party. You don't know what you missing. All the fun just getting started. Got the DJ spinning, making moves to the top, I'm winning. Keep the game on lock, I'm in it. Cause the fun don't stop, let's get it.
I cut it off, but we gonna listen to the last. It's got like 20-30 seconds left. But we got so many people on live right now, I want to kind of get started. So we were just playing Lonte, one of our guests today. We were just playing one of his songs as our introduction today. So hi everyone, thank you for tuning in, and thank you guys. I want to say for voting for us. We so appreciate the DMV. Y'all showed major love this year. Last year, we won 2 awards back to back. So the Mama Award, thank you for the Best Radio Internet Show of the Year, and also the Titan Award. So we so appreciate everything that you guys supporting us and tuning in every Sunday. And also I do want to make a note. We are now going every other Sunday now. So we're not here every Sunday, it's every other Sunday. So one of our guests is here already, and is Mr. Lonte. I want you guys to see. Thank you guys. I want you guys to see him, so I'm gonna turn my live over to him. So Lonte, can you let our audience know who you are and what you do?
Okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Lonte tuning in to Win DC Radio, and I'm an up-and-coming hip-hop artist. You know, very inspiring about a lot. You know, I do acting. I do the music, you know, I'm just a good music creator, so it's whatever I feel at the moment, that's what I'm going to put to the, you know, pen and paper, or, you know, just even a booth, because sometimes I don't even write my music.
Who writes your music if you don't write it?
Oh, no, everything comes from the top, so, you know, I can come up with a hook from the top of the dome, or and just punch in, just keep, you know, punching in, you know, now you can just punch in instead of, you know, just writing your lyrics, you know, on a long piece of paper or a long quick memo document. You could just take your time with it. So
okay. So do you know?
It's definitely all about, you know, creativity and, you know, how you can perfect things.
Right, got it. So do you know you just Do you know that you just told me that you could freestyle? So that means I'm gonna put you on the map.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot. That's what we do on this show.
Hey, but look though.
No.
Hey, look, I'm not copping
Okay.
out, but you know, I do what I can. I'm very creative, so you know, I have to, you know, really feel it to, you know.
Okay, so it might not be right now, but before you leave at 6 o'clock, I'm definitely gonna make sure that you spit something. I don't care if it's a quick 20 seconds or something.
I can do a little something for you though.
Okay, I
ain't got no problem with that.
Okay, so what you want our audience to know about you? What you got going on? Any upcoming events that you want to put out there? How they can see you? How they can find you?
Well, stay tuned for that mixtape, that new flavor debut mixtape. So I'm definitely gonna put that out by the springtime. You know, definitely look forward to some videos that's coming out. I'm just looking forward to working with, you know, all types of people. I'm looking, you know, to work with anybody.
Okay.
You know, I'm real humble, so.
They say you gotta talk in the mic.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to.
So sorry for those who couldn't really hear me that clearly. So like I was saying, what I'm looking forward to doing is I'm looking to put that flavor debut mixtape out in the springtime. I'm looking to do, you know, some type of videos.
Okay.
I'm looking to, you know, just work with different artists. I'm looking to network some more and, you know, just elevate.
So what made you want to be a rap artist?
Oh, I've been.
And how long you been doing this?
I'm glad you asked me that because I'm actually inspired by a lot. Back in 2000, from 2010 to 2011, I was just sitting in the back of the scenes, just watching. I was always behind the scenes, just watching, you know, different artists as they, you know, elevated their craft and perfected themselves. Shout out to my man Devin Dammit. You know, he actually started things out for me. You know, he gave me the runway to, you know, create nice hooks that make sense and, you know, just being on topic with whatever song you're trying to do. Just stand on topic because, you know, you have all these rappers out there, you know, they got a good hook.
Right.
Songline is good, but, you know, they off topic. So you can't be in love 1 minute in a song and the next minute you talking about shooting up a club or whatever.
Right.
So all the time. Mm-hmm. But, you know, don't take away from, you know, the creativity of the artist, but I'm just more so on, you know, keeping y'all in tune on one topic.
Okay.
So that's all I'm about.
Okay. So who is your favorite rap artist?
Be honest with you, I don't have a particular favorite rap artist, but I'm in tune with a lot because, you know, I was born in a time where, you know, old school people were still listening to old school and hip hop. You know, hip hop was still, you know, formulating. So I love old school artists like, you know, the Temptations. I love Boyz II Men, Bobby Brown, New Edition. I love, you know, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Jay-Z, DMX. The list goes on and on.
Okay.
So I'm inspired by the music now, and, you know, as far as the new music, I know a lot of people not really in tune with the new music, but I like Lil Wayne, of course, you know, because Lil Wayne, he, you know, started a lot of trends.
Yes, definitely.
He's been around for a while.
He been around for a while, so, you know, I've actually grew up watching him progress his, you know, music skills, his, you know, artistry skills and things of that nature. And y'all might laugh at this, but I'm in tune with Young Thug.
Okay.
Young Thugger.
Okay.
You know,
I like Young Thug.
I mean, at first I couldn't really understand him, but, you know, I started getting in tune and listen more, and, you know, it kind of says a lot of stuff that makes sense.
Okay.
You know, it goes over our head, so I'm into, you know, trying to spit bars and metaphors, try to, you know, line things up and catch people ear and attention.
Okay.
So
I do have a question. As an up-and-coming rap artist, what are some of the things that you do to, like, prepare yourself? I mean, I know you go to the studio, obviously, you lay down your records, but do you, like, prepare for, like, shows or do you prepare to like put your songs on different platforms so you can make money?
Oh, absolutely. I do have a SoundCloud link, which is soundcloud.com/Lonte Flavor. So, yes, I'm absolutely trying to, just like I said, network with people, get, just find different platforms and, eventually come across some people that put me in a position where I can, generate revenue
Yeah, yeah.
for some people. So that is the next step along the way, getting some music videos out there. So that's the first things first. So I'm just taking it one step at a time. I'm not in a rush to, blow up and get a million views. It takes time and it takes perfection. Wise person told me you cannot rush greatness.
That's right. I like that.
So
Yeah, you gotta be patient with anything that you want to go to the next level. It's not overnight.
absolutely, and those who make it overnight, you see where they at 6 months down the line. So I'm just trying to, make sure I generate that fan base and, just generate some type of music inheritance,
Got you.
something that'll last for a lifetime. And that's one of the reasons I've made that Wake and Bake song. Although, it was something I woke up one morning and, the tune was in my head because, that's how a lot of songs happen.
Right. Who did the music for that? Cause that crank. That was a nice little beat.
Oh, well, I found that beat actually online.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I was on
Somebody said I like that too. You can't rush greatness. That's my new little phrase for 2020.
yeah, absolutely. You cannot rush greatness at all.
Yes.
So, like I said, if you try to, do something and just to get it out there, you're not going to get the results that you want.
Right. So you also do hosting too, right? Because you hosted the Mama Awards, right? Or you
What's up?
presented awards.
I kind of presented awards,
Okay.
just helped set up with my good man Bruce Oldham. Shout out to him,
Yeah, shout out to
B&K
Bruce.
Productions.
Yes.
He definitely inspired me to, get into the film production, acting. That's my next passion.
You have an actress right here. I've done some acting, and we have another co-host that's an
I know
actor
she look
as
like an
well.
actress.
An actress.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that we're gonna come back to some things with you, but we also want to chime in on the first topic that we have. We got
Okay.
Facebook. They interested in seeing what's going
What's
on
up,
with these
Facebook?
black men.
Oh my.
Black men dating races more and different races. I'm sorry, more and more, because of black women's ways. So what you guys think about that? The phone line is 240-389-3397 if you would like to call in to chime in on that topic. But that topic was brought to my attention today, and so I said, okay, we're going to talk about that today. I will share the article that is this topic was inspired from. I'll share it after the show. But what you guys think about that? Well, how are we? How are we black women? How are what are our ways? I'll say for me, I'll start off first. I know I can be spoiled, but I would think that would be any woman, regardless of what race you are. I don't think that no woman wants to be told no. I hate being told no. That's number one for me. But I also can spoil myself. I'm very independent. Whether I had a husband or not, I can sponsor me. So at the end of the day, even though I say I'm spoiled, I mean I don't think that, again, no woman doesn't want to be told no. Okay, so that's one thing. And loyalty, I'm very loyal. Period. I mean, just even with my girlfriends. So I don't foresee that being a reason that black men are dating different races, because you could be Asian and be disloyal. I don't think your ethnicity have anything to do with your character. I mean, like, I just don't get that statement. What y'all think? Chime in. Y'all can call in. Let us know on Facebook Live. What you think, India?
I think that it's more about submission versus anything. And like myself, I'm spoiled. I don't like no. I'm headstrong, but I feel like that doesn't necessarily come with race. But I believe, and I have heard this too, that black men look for women outside of their race. And before I go on, I married outside of my race, and I just don't have a race preference in general.
Right.
So, but as far as men, what I get is that they look for a race that's going to be more submissive to them. That's going to
agree.
do things that, we're not going to do as a race in general, that we're not just going to be at your beck and call just because you want us to be at your beck and call. And that's just basically what I think it is.
I agree, India, wholeheartedly. What you think, Akiba?
I think it's a very deep subject, going all the way back to, I would say, maybe slavery days, where, light was supposedly better because you were closer to white. So I just feel like it trickled down, and it trickled down to generations. And I'm not going to say everybody thinks this way, but there's a lot of people who still think light skin or another race is exotic and it's better than dark skin. So
I agree. Yep. What you think, Lonte?
Well, wow, she just kind of triggered the topic. Some of that can be a factor as far as, what black men, look at, especially from a dark skin point perspective. But I guess with me, I don't have a preference in race. It's all about, how we connect and how we get along. But for the most part, as far as, black men using their excuse of, wanting to deal with other races because of, attitudes, I feel it's a cop-out statement. And anyone can have an attitude, anyone can, talk back. I guess certain black men, I'm not saying all, but certain black men want to be fully in control, and they don't, want a woman that's going to fully talk back or disagree with, their decisions and the movement.
Yeah, because we talk back. We definitely talk back. One of the statements that was just made on Facebook is, I think it's more along opposite attract. You have dark-skinned men attracted to. Now, I do agree with that. I do, because for the most part, except for a handful of people, like maybe 2 relationships, I've always dealt with dark-skinned dudes, and I don't know if it's because I think opposites
definitely attract. But what I want to say in reference to, talking back, like, okay, it's okay to have a disagreement, and you have a civilized disagreement, that's cool. But when you get to degrading one another and women, black women demasculizing the black man, that's when it becomes a huge problem. And that's what certain black men are tired of. And we all had them women that try to like demasculize us because they want to make you feel belittled or whatever, because of whatever reason. And that part is not right. Now, other races, I will admit, they're not big on demasculizing, men. But
So look,
not all black women, but certain ones will, make the race look bad overall though. And I defend my black women regardless. I love my sisters, and I'm gonna be with my sisters regardless. I one day want to marry a sister. That's in my plans, but it just have to be a level of balance with both parties.
Right. To me, I feel like chemistry is everything. Like, oh my God, you in a lifetime, I don't care how many relationships you've been in, you're not gonna always have like chemistry on 1,000 with everybody. I feel like that is like, for one, like one of the number ones for me. Chemistry, it has to be. And like I said, I've been in relationships in the past, and chemistry was not on 1,000. You have to be. It's a spark. You just know when you get it. I can't explain it. I mean, I don't know if you ever had it. I'm 41.
You get that little tingly feeling in your
age. So I don't know how old you are, but
hey, that's to be disclosed.
Okay. We be asking personal questions like, do you have a girlfriend? We ask all those type of questions on this show. So you gotta be prepared when you come on the Ladies of the Chyna'Pink Talk Show, because we go in.
Oh, I don't mind answering any questions you need me to answer.
Okay, all right. Well,
I
we
ain't got
gonna
nothing to
get back to
hide.
that question though, because you didn't answer it. But anyway, India, you felt like I felt like you was gonna say something.
A part of what you said, I think, will go back how black
Slave.
women have been. It will go back to what she was saying. You know, in history of the black man being put out the household. So eventually, to me, which is a whole nother subject, but just to piggyback on what you said, that kind of did demasculate the man in general because he could not be the head of the household. So in turn, we grew up being headstrong. So in my relationship, and my husband is Mexican. At the beginning, he used to be like, "You want to be the man," and I don't want to be the man, but I am very headstrong, and I'm not used to, not to say that black men don't stand up, because they do, but to the level of just moral and familyhood where he come from, his background, it was just totally different. So he's like, oh my God, you living this, that, and the other, but I'm used to doing this, that, and the other, and I'm used to seeing, even though my father was in the house, my mom doing everything, this, that, and the other. So it's just, I think it's history.
You know, my mom handled the bills. Pop comes home from work and pay the bills.
And my dad paid the bills. I just ain't see it. I seen my mother do everything. My mother was a house mom. So growing
Right.
up, I just know my mother did everything. So even now today, and then I kept correct myself, and I'm like, I'm going over mama's house. But it's my parents' house.
Right.
But I'm used to saying mama or my mother. So I think it just goes back to how things used to be, how people grew up, and having the black man out of the household because it was made that way a long time
Unfortunately.
ago. But yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was forced upon people.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely sharp about that.
Kevin, I think you wanted to say something, even though you hear the black footage. But I think that she wanted to say a little something about the topic.
I'm right head on the head already, for real. You know what I'm saying? I just think that black women try to
Excuse me.
got to a point because of the past, start to emulate or imitate the black man or what they think the black man is like. But what happens now, like as an adult, I see y'all black women kind of emulate what black boys used to do. Like a 20-year-old black man that's on the street, y'all have that kind of demeanor and attitude and presence. And like as a grown up, I'm almost 40. I don't want that. That used to be me. I'm not like that anymore.
Can you
Now we
elaborate
can
on
talk.
that?
So,
Like how we, how,
so I think a lot of black women come off like,
immature?
young dude in their 20s, right? It's certain, like you're argumentative. But 20-something, you can't tell me nothing. It's my way or the highway. You know what I mean? That's how y'all come. Y'all, like you said, spoiled. Y'all want things your way. It has to go this way. I want this. You know what I mean? That's how it was in my 20s.
It's like
growing up,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but most people, young people in their 20s, they see the now versus seeing the future.
right?
And that stimulates from the mistakes that's come upon, and the decisions that people make. It's they think about now, what can you do for me now, or what could we do now, type of thing.
You don't see what's going. Don't plan ahead for the future. But regardless, that's the attitude, right? But now I'm grown. I don't want to deal with that in my household, and I'm an adult. I feel like I'm dealing with, not to say a child, but I'm just dealing with a certain level of immaturity. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be looking ahead. We're trying to build now. You know what I mean? Especially today, I think black culture is shifting and changing to where we're more thinking, we're trying to build. We're trying to build generational wealth. We're not looking for like that Gucci bag today.
Right.
We looking for that yacht. You know what I mean? You want on the island. We thinking about tomorrow now because there's more information out there. Like when I was growing up, we ain't had that information. We kind of had 3 options. It's like, I'm too short for ball. I ain't smart enough to go to college. I'm out here with this crack. You know what I'm saying? Those were my options. But nowadays, more information, more options, right?
Resources.
Resources. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a different day and age, and I just think some of the black women's mentality may not have caught up to that in a relationship.
Okay.
Was a black woman or some black women?
Yes, I agree. I agree with that, India.
Not all black women. You never say that. You know what I'm saying? Not all, but just that's just what my take and what I've seen in my life. And I've dated Asian and white women and all that. It's what's missing.
Okay, then what's the business? Okay, so I want to read a few comments, and I also want to introduce. Y'all should know who Kevin is, but just for people who don't, Kevin runs our Instagram page. He has been the ladies of the Chyna'Pink. I can't even explain everything he does for us behind the scenes. Like, this is the man right here. So if y'all need any type of IT type stuff, videos, flyers, Like he does it all that everything that you guys see on that Chyna'Pink show page, that's him. That is not me. That's nobody from this show. This is the person who makes it happen for that page. This is the person who, all the videos, the recaps that y'all see, our YouTube channel, this is the person who does everything for this show. So, and I appreciate him coming here today. You know, even though we have he's here getting exclusive footage of today's show. He comes from time to time. So I just wanted you guys to know who Kevin was. That's who was just talking just now. Thanks, Kevin.
I'm just a janitor.
You know, he is not no janitor, y'all. Don't even look. Do not let him tell y'all that. I'm telling y'all, that's the man. So, okay, so I want to read a few comments I have, and I do agree with this right here. This young lady says, I think when I grew up with white people and white women talk back. She said, so, I guess she meant to say, so they just don't do it in public. Okay. She also came back and said, yep, we grew up seeing strong mamas, but they needed to be strong to break into corporate America. She said she's 56 and white men wanted to work with black women. Okay. Anybody else want to elaborate that on Facebook? I'll read it as we go along, but I want to get back. We kind of switching around. We got about 20 minutes left. We got Kimia. Is she here yet?
I think she's here.
Okay, so let's see if she's here. Gavin, can you open the door to see if she's here? If she's here, we want to get a few minutes to interview with her as well. Yes, ma'am. Hi, how are you?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. Sorry for my lateness.
No, it's okay. How long have you been out there?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. Cool. So I want to introduce you to this is the real camera, but I also have you on live here so you can switch looking back and forth.
Okay.
Kimia.
Kimia.
So let me tell you, I pronounced it, and I'm sure everybody pronounced your name Kimia.
Yeah.
I've always pronounced your name Kimia, and then so Akiba straightened us out today. So can you let our audience know who you are? I'm sure they seen your face around. We've been trying to get you on here forever. So thank you for finally coming to join us.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, hey guys. I'm Kimia. I'm a writer, actress, director, producer, and artist. And songwriter.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing acting and stuff for about 11 years. I was into rapping and writing in like 2012, and I stopped for a long time, and I'm just dipping back into it now. So yeah.
How many films do you have? Because I've seen you on a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I lost track.
Okay.
I can't even count anymore.
That's
but
what's up.
I have done short films, feature films. I've done my own web series called Shock Nation, which is
I've
2
seen
seasons,
that.
which
Yep.
Akiva is in. And then I do commercials. My recent commercial was a Comcast Xfinity commercial that
Nice.
just aired. So yeah, I'm into voice acting as well. So I
Okay.
do animation, cartoon characters.
That's excellent.
Wow.
So yeah.
You got it going on, girlfriend.
Yeah, she does.
So are you like based out of Baltimore? You born and raised out of Baltimore?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, born
Okay.
and raised.
Nice. That's what's up. So can you tell us anything that you got coming up, or anything you want us to look out for?
Yeah, definitely.
And how can our audience find you as well?
Okay, well, I'm on all your social media platforms at Kimia Works. That's Kimia Works. And coming up, I have that's such a
He turned your mic up.
Oh,
Give you a
okay.
little low.
Oh, low. Oh, I never get that. Okay, let me talk louder. Coming up, well, actually, I just dropped my first mixtape called Belladonna Volume 1.
Nice.
So that came out on Thanksgiving, actually.
Okay.
And that's on like mixtape platforms like Spinrilla, mymixtapes.com, and SoundCloud.
Is there any way we can listen to it now? Can I
it's
pull
on
it up
YouTube
anywhere?
too. Yeah, it's on my
okay,
YouTube
so while
channel.
you talking, I'm gonna pull it up. What is it called?
Okay,
one more
cool.
time?
Belladonna Volume. You might want to look up my name.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just look up my name, Kimia Workman.
Okay.
My YouTube channel should come up.
Okay.
And so with that, I'm about to drop Volume 2 this month.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna combine Volume 1 and Volume 2 on the actual CD, and then I'm gonna take donations and give it out to, you know, people that's been rocking with me. Like anything, they can give me $1, $5, $10. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
And I'm gonna mail them so you could get both volumes together before volume 2 even comes out.
Okay.
And then and then I got another commercial I just got booked on. I'll be filming for that next week. And then I'm gonna drop my single called Cake Cake. That's my official single. That's gonna be on iTunes, Spotify, all of that. It's called Cake Cake, and that's gonna be coming out at the end of the month or next month.
Hold on, let me just say this real quick. I typed her name in YouTube, and y'all can do it with me. I don't even know where to start, where to click at. She's all over YouTube, y'all. I mean, literally, like I can't even get to the song she's telling me to get to because she got it going on YouTube. Do you understand?
It should. If you just click on my what you call it?
Which
what do
one?
You even call it? The channel circle.
Okay.
That my mixtape is at the very top. The top one. The very top one.
To the right.
All the way up. I think it was at the top. Like if you scroll all the way to the. You at the top?
Yeah, with the purple.
Oh no, that's yours. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So it says subscribe.
Yeah, but you should be able to just click on my name.
Okay.
And then it'll bring up my channel, and Belladonna should be top. My music, Kimia Music, is the first category on my YouTube page. It's a bunch of stuff on there. It's films, web series, music, all of that. So those are just volume 1. It should say the name of the song. It should have just my one picture. All of it. All of the top ones.
Are we spelling Belladonna like Bella or Bela?
Well, it's right there.
Which one?
Should
I see so much stuff.
Some of the names of the songs are Your Love,
I see Your Love,
Big Idea. Those are the actual songs right there. It's just my profile pic.
Okay.
On the song. Yeah.
So which song do you want us to play? Because I want to hear one of these songs.
Whatever one you want. Yeah.
Yeah, Belladonna.
That's the name. Well, that's the name of the whole joint.
Oh, okay.
The whole
so that's
mixtape is called Belladonna.
The mixtape is called Belladonna.
Yeah. So those are the names of the songs. So you could play.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it don't matter. Some of them are intros and some of them are interludes.
Okay.
So
whatever says 4 minutes.
Well, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna play like
that's
45 minutes.
Yeah, that's Your Love. That's the one I just dropped my video to.
Nice.
Yeah. Ali is one of my biggest inspirations. I had to do it.
A million people not as real as you.
So who's this young lady in your video?
So her name is Christine Curtis. She's a singer-songwriter, also from Baltimore. And it's actually one of my best friends. We grew up together. We went to middle school together. And it's so funny. When we were in middle school, we was doing this. Like I would rap, and then she was singing. We actually was signed to a so-called label called Blackout Records when we was in middle school. And I was so busy with sports and stuff, I never actually took it seriously, and I never really got in the studio. So, but she did. She actually was recording songs since she was in middle school. So,
she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she's very talented. But I wanted to start out with a mixtape because I wanted people to start getting familiar with me as an artist, and then my voice and the different style that I'm kind of bringing to the game as opposed to a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B.
Yeah.
Like my style is completely different. So that's why that was the purpose of starting out with a mixtape.
Right.
And then just trying to get my face out there as an artist because so many people know me as an actress. So, but yeah.
So which one do you like better? Acting or the singing and dancing? I love it, girl.
I got asked this question a lot because I used to do radio. I had a radio show. I was also a host on 92Q.
Okay.
And I was doing radio, acting, and dancing.
Wow.
And they always asked me if you had to do one, what would you choose? And it was always acting.
Really?
Well, now that I got into music, I'm like, I enjoy both, honestly. Like, I can't pick one over the other.
Right.
So,
got you.
Yeah.
I actually saw a web series that she was on.
Oh, he did. That's right.
Maybe
he
like,
DM'd me.
a year or 2 years. What was it? A year? 2 years?
It was like 2 years ago.
2 years back. Yeah, Be More Chick. So y'all definitely have to tune in. It's produced by T Styles.
Yup, that's her name. And we had a whole season. We actually filmed a whole second season, but the second season never came out yet. but
Oh,
we
yeah,
filmed it.
I'm waiting
Y'all,
for
it's
that.
not on YouTube?
Nope.
Oh,
It's
wow.
done. We completed it, and something happened with one of the actresses
Mm-hmm.
that needed to like redo a scene, and the whole season just never came out.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And I'm telling y'all, it was like that from a viewer's perspective.
Thank you.
Nice.
It was definitely.
Thank
It's called
you.
Be More Chicks.
Be More
Be More
Chicks.
Chicks. Y'all gotta check it out. I'm gonna definitely check it out. I stay
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah. Follow me on my YouTube, y'all,
Yes.
and all my stuff will be on there. You could just search my name, Kimia, or True Talent Kimia is actually my YouTube
They
name.
like
or
it on Facebook. They say they love it.
oh
That one,
yeah,
it
thank
sound
y'all,
good.
thank
Yeah.
y'all so much.
Absolutely. Can you let them know? You said you was on Instagram, and you said your name on Instagram. You said your name on Facebook. Say your YouTube channel. Is your name too, right?
Yeah,
They
so my
say your
YouTube channel,
information.
True Talent Kimia, is just TRU Talent
Okay.
Kimia. You could put it all together, or you could just search my name, Kimia Workman, Kimia Workman.
Got it.
Yep,
Got it.
and it pops right up.
Girl, you got your head. I
Yeah.
had to take a double take to make sure that was you in the video right
I
there.
know.
You be switching that hair up, girl.
I do.
That's what's up.
Don't we all though?
Yes,
we can't
we
just
do.
keep
You
one
can't-
style.
no.
Cause I'm like, and that's the great thing about being independent. It's like I don't have nobody telling me what to do.
That's what's
Like you
up.
have to make sure you keep this particular image and this, that, and the third. Like I can do whatever
your
I want to do.
elbows.
So right, I can switch my hair up, keep it natural, throw a wig on, whatever. So.
So what made you want to get into the acting and writing? I mean, like, what inspired you?
So I did my first play. I was always into dancing,
Okay.
dancing and music when I was in elementary school. Like I
Okay.
always
So that was
loved
first.
music. Yup, my dad
Okay.
always used to throw some more Stay the Times on, some Prince. So I was always listening to music, and then I started dancing. So that was
Okay.
the very first thing I did was dancing. Then I did a play, and I played instruments.
Okay.
I played the flute and the clarinet. So when I was in elementary school, I did my first play, and that really sparked my interest in, oh, I don't just have to sing or play instrument. I can act and, not sing, I don't sing, dance. I can act and sing, and I can still be entertaining. So
Right.
that was the first spark. But then I transitioned into sports real heavy.
Oh,
So
really?
all through middle school, high school, I was a 3-season athlete. I was playing basketball, volleyball, softball.
Oh, my.
And it wasn't until high school when I started taking electives, I started taking theater classes. And that's what brought my love back to acting. And then I just ran with it ever since. Took theater classes all through high school, all through college. I went to put myself through an acting school. And just started trying to figure out this whole acting business.
Nice. They saying congratulations on Facebook.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It's a long journey, and it's very, very hard. Like, it took me 8 years to land a legit New York agent. So, and I've been doing it for 11 years now. So, it took me 8 years just to land my first agent. So, but it's like once you do more, you know more. Once you talk to more people, you start to understand more. Because back then, when you're just getting into something, you really don't know what you're doing.
Right.
You're
Right.
just making your trials and errors at that
Just kind of going
time.
with the flow.
Exactly. So, yeah.
India, you wanted to ask her something?
Yes, what made you, or how did you decide to go with the agent that you chose? What was it about that particular person?
So I had an agent here in Baltimore, and then it's more about the connection that you have with them. You always want to make sure you meet face to face with your agent first before just going through email communication. You want to meet face to face. You want to feel like they can do something for you different than any other agent has ever done, and they just gotta be believable because they have tons and tons of clients. So it's like you want to be comfortable knowing that they are looking out for you too, even though they have a bunch of other clients. So I just unfortunately had to drop one of my commercial agents, and it's all the actor's preference. I felt like they could have been working on my behalf. They could have been submitting me to commercials every day. I don't know, but because I hadn't landed an audition in a whole year, I felt like,
Yeah,
okay,
I
let
agree.
me step back and then see who else I can go to that can get me more auditions. So yeah,
That gotta be fun doing commercials.
it is.
I can only imagine.
It's so much fun.
Nice. So you travel to like different cities and states?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. As much as I can.
Is this your full time? Like,
This is actually it it was what I was doing part time, but I just moved into it full time.
Nice.
So I was always still working a 9 to 5.
Okay.
But like even with that, like any extra time I had, I was always putting it into my craft. I'm at work. I'm sending out audition videos. Like I'm putting in submissions. So it's like you gotta still be, even though if you have a 9 to 5, you still gotta be putting in that work in your craft, even at your 9 to 5,
Yeah, absolutely.
and before and after your 9 to 5. So I just put in my notice for my job, and I'm about to just really see.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, honey.
I'm about to see where this could take me for real. Yeah, only you know it's time. Like it's just taking too much of your time. Like I felt like I couldn't get stuff done sometimes. I felt like it was, keeping you away from doing more traveling, even though I do travel a lot already. But I go back and forth to New York a lot, and in Atlanta I've been there a couple times.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a hindrance.
I know the feeling.
Yes.
I know you do it, Kiva.
Yes.
Kiva in the same boat.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. I
only
can't wait
imagine.
to the day that I could just say 9 to 5, bye bye.
I
Yeah.
know,
You
and you
know?
know what I noticed? Like it's never really a right time. Like it's scary. It was scary to me. Like my heart was pounding when I was sitting there. I was thinking, should I really tell her this or should I not? Should I just say never mind? But it's just like it's a really scary feeling.
Yes.
And
Yes. It's scary. Think about it.
To take a faith on yourself, it's going to be scary, but you just got to jump out
Yeah.
there.
Right.
And regardless if it's acting or rapping or whatever it is that y'all doing, you just got to jump out there and take a leap of faith on yourself.
right.
Nobody wants you to
Absolutely.
exactly do as you
Right.
will.
Absolutely. And then I got some other things I'm gonna be working on. Like I said, with the voiceover stuff I'm doing. My boyfriend was kind enough to give me my Christmas gifts, and he built me a studio. So I got like my mic set up. I'm about to start learning how to make beats. Like I'm about to be my true entrepreneur-ish. Like
She's spoiled. It's like, let me
You missed out. We were talking about women being spoiled. So, so that's why she just said that. Yeah, because we spoiled over here. Shout out to boyfriend. Yes, boyfriend. That was a bomb present.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So I was happy with that too.
People on Facebook saying step out on faith. Yeah, you got to. It's so scary though.
It
Y'all
is.
have no idea how many times I wanted to do it. I'm terrified though. I mean, even though I have a lot going on outside of my job, but I have so much flexibility at my job. I've been there so long. And I'm comfortable. They make it so easy for me. I like traveling. I travel for my job, so it's just like I won't do it because I just got it so good, and it's like one day I'm gonna have to though. I know that, and I am kind of positioning myself to do it, but I like going out of town for my job. I'm leaving. I'm going to Cali tomorrow.
Oh
for
yes.
my job. So yeah,
Okay.
y'all just don't know. This conversation that you having with us right now, trust me, we are, even her, like she a real estate agent.
Oh, I was
yeah.
one too. Okay.
Yeah, so you just gotta just step out there. You just have to step and don't look back. It is very scary though.
It is, and it's different when they give you that flexibility. Like I
Yes.
was working overnight, so I did have the ability to do everything I needed to do during the
yeah.
daytime. But I'd be so tired by the time I work at night, but it still worked for me because I still was able to travel more, and because I work commute from home.
Oh yeah. Me
So
too.
it was perfect, but then when I had to go back to the daytime shift, it was like I had to be in the office, and it was just a lot. It's a lot, but that flexibility is different if you do have that.
Yeah, I work from home 3 days a week, so it's just like
Yours is peculiar because I forget that you have a job too.
I know, right?
To work on this, I'm like, she got a job.
Yeah, I'm so super blessed for that, So, yeah. Okay, so Lonte, anything you want to add? Because we got about a good 4 minutes left, and I don't want to leave you on a limb if you have anything you want to share with the audience before we close out.
Well, I just want to let everyone know to tune into my Instagram. It's Lonte, LONTE_look alive. Then again, I have my a few songs on SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/Lonte Flavor, all one word, and you spell flavor FLAVA.
Okay. Kimia.
Oh,
Did I say it right? Kimia.
I'm sorry.
Kimia. See, you ain't give us the Kimmy.
The E.
I'm sorry.
Can you give us the E?
Okay.
It's Kimia, so Kimmy, Kimi,
Kimia.
and then A.
Okay.
Kimia.
Kimmy. I said it. I got it.
I want to thank you for inviting me on your
Oh,
show
yeah,
and just
absolutely.
giving me an open platform. I definitely
Yes.
enjoy having a conversation with y'all gorgeous young ladies, and
Thank you.
more blessings and success to y'all for 2020.
Amen.
This is an up and coming year for all of us.
Yes, absolutely. And
Amen.
I just want to add, I love your positivity. Everyone doesn't know how to speak. Everything that you have said on this interview, I mean, every single thing, I love. Like, you just have your aura is just like so positive. Your energy is everything, and you so subtle and humble, but you give it on the mic though. So I appreciate you coming on our show as well. You're welcome to come back anytime we have availability, and you want to come and promote anything that you got going on. Just you know how to reach me.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm going to have more in tune for y'all too next time I come back.
That's what's up. I like to hear that. Okay, we going to so at this time we going around the table because we got 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Kimia.
Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate coming out here. You can follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter like that, but Snapchat, at Kimia Works. That's Kimia Works. Kimia. Just think of Kanye, Kim Kardashian, if you forget.
Yeah.
I said Kanye earlier.
He did say Kanye earlier. Yes, he
That is
did.
funny.
See, great minds think alike.
Yes.
And my YouTube. Check that out. All my videos, all my music on my YouTube. True Talent Kimia. TRU Talent Kimia.
And thank you as well for coming. I'm so glad we finally got you
Yes,
on the
I
Lady
know. Me too.
And next time you come, maybe we can have you a little bit longer and sing with you, Lonte. We just, right now, we be having 2 guests in one show. We usually do 5 to 5:30 with one and 5:30 to 6 for the other. So today we did something a little different, but it's cool.
Nice.
But again, we appreciate both of you guys coming, and you came all the way from Baltimore.
you.
Yeah,
I know.
We
I was
so
like,
appreciate
whoa, that
that.
commute. I looked at my GPS. I was like, an hour.
Yes. I love your personality too.
Thank you.
It's nice. It's what's up. Kiba.
You can find me on Instagram at Akiba Robinson Actress. That's at AKIBAROBINSONACTRESS. And on Facebook, Akiba Robinson Actress.
Yes, I love it. I look forward to hearing that. I look forward to it. All right, India.
Hello, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn at India Pope, the Realtor, and on Instagram is India Pope _ Miss Fears Realtor. Thank you.
All right. And I'm China, as you guys know, and you can reach me on the Chyna'Pink Show. Please go follow that page. Also, Chyna'Pink the Actress on Instagram, and Chyna'Pink Accessories is my boutique page. My name on Facebook is Stacy Bethea, in parentheses, Chyna'Pink. I really don't have any announcements today. Oh, I do have just one. I will be on Howie's show tonight at 7 o'clock in the house with Howie. So check that out. I might go live for that. So make sure y'all tune in. And we will be back the end of the month. I think we're going to do a live show again. So if you guys could come out, that would be great. I think we're going to go back to Illusions, try to work out some things. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. We'll post it on the Chyna'Pink Show page. So until, I want to say the last Sunday, I want to say it's January 22nd. We'll see y'all then. Thanks for tuning in. Great show, y'all. I'm gonna end it with this Kimia.
Okay.
I want y'all to check this video out. This video is everything.
You got me wanting more and more. Go from the bed into the floor. Your body I will sure adore. Stay open like a drugstore. Come bring your body to me. It's satisfaction guaranteed. I'll give you everything you need. Have you singing like Bruno, please me. Got a girl that's book smart, but like to get it.